Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be unboxing the case versions of Stray Kids' new album, MAXIDENT. These are pretty much this era's equivalent of the member jewel case versions that Stray Kids did for their two previous albums, No Easy and Ordinary. So there are 8 different versions, one for each member of the group, and I do have all 8 to unbox here today. I personally am really glad they decided to go with this packaging format instead of a traditional jewel case. I've never been a huge fan of jewel case packaging, and I am really not a fan of the resurgence of jewel cases that is currently happening with K-pop albums. It feels like just about every group is doing them these days, so I'm definitely starting to become pickier and choosier about which jewel cases I choose to purchase now that there are so many of them. So for me, a more interesting packaging design like this is a lot easier to justify purchasing than yet another jewel case with a very small booklet. Of course, Stray Kids are one of my alt groups, so I would have ended up buying these case versions either way, but I'm definitely a lot more excited about this style of packaging. I did pre-order these, so each album is supposed to come with one normal member photo card and then a pre-order exclusive photo card, as well as some other random inclusions. So let's open these up and take a look at what is inside, shall we? I'm going to take a look at these albums in age order, starting with Chan. So right away, the first thing I noticed after taking these out of the plastic wrap is that the packaging is a lot more flimsy than I expected. I don't know if it's actually this material, but it essentially feels like cardboard. And I have mixed feelings about that. On one hand, I imagine that's probably a more eco-friendly material to use, and I do understand that a lot of K-pop companies, including JYP, are making efforts to have more sustainable album packaging, which I do think is an admirable move, and I would rather have albums made from sustainable sources as opposed to solely digital albums, which is another proposition I've seen floating around online. I personally really hope that we do not move to digital only or photo card only albums. I enjoy collecting photo cards, but the physical albums themselves have always been the thing I'm more interested in, and I would be very, very sad to see that go away. So, if it's a situation where we get albums made of things like cardboard versus not getting albums at all, I will take the albums made of things like cardboard. I am just a little bit nervous of how this is going to hold up over time. I'm not really too sure. But I do think that this packaging material kind of fits the concept, because the packaging concept for these versions of the album is supposed to be like it's a case file to go along with the police detective concept that they had in the music video and some of the music show stages. So I do think that's pretty clever, and it does make sense that like a case file folder would be made out of something more like paper or cardboard than a thicker packaging material. At the top, it says Stray Kids mini album MAXIDENT, and then it says Stray Kids everywhere all around the world. You make Stray Kids stay. We also have the group logo at the top there. Then we have the member's name and like a stamp design in the middle of the cover. I do think that is quite clever, the way they designed that. Then at the bottom, we have the names of the 3 standard versions of the album, the T-Crush, Go, and Heart versions. Interesting the order that's put in, with T-Crush first, because Go is the limited one, and the one I would usually think would be first, but apparently not. And the reason for that is because the photo books for these will have outtakes from those 3 photo shoots. I don't think we get any original photo shoot content here, sadly. And there's some JYP copyright stuff at the bottom, and then on the side it says Stray Kids mini album MAXIDENT, and then Bang Chan, because this is Chan's version. That is the exact same thing that's on the spine, although I really don't think that's going to pick up on camera. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the spine design. Again, they're using that really basic default font that I don't care for, and the text itself is really small. And the letters are quite thin, so the plain black doesn't pick up very well on the dark red background, unfortunately. Now on the back we have Chan's name circled to show that it is his version. Again, Stray Kids mini album MAXIDENT, and then the Stray Kids Everywhere All Around the World slogan. Then we have our track list on the back. Of course, that is the same track list as the standard album. And then it is noted here that this album is printed with soy ink, so I do think this is meant to be slightly more sustainable packaging, which again, I do appreciate. I think all of the random inclusions are just going to be there when I open the album, so it's going to be kind of difficult to avoid spoilers. Once again, the members in Stray Kids I collect are Hyunjin, Felix, Changbin, and Chan, so I'm hoping to pull some of their cards today. Okay, so they're not all quite as visible as I thought they would be, but I do see one inclusion sticking out there. It's very interesting how this is set up. The packaging itself really is essentially just a paperish folder with everything stuck into these little pockets here. I feel like if this were the main version of the album, I would be more critical, but because this is meant to be the supplemental jewel case version, I don't mind it as much, because even though it is simple, it is more intricate than a traditional jewel case. But the CD is in this envelope here, similar to the envelopes at the back of the standard album, just not attached. And I really do think it's cool that we have a totally different color scheme for this one. I love the deep red and the black. I love how that contrasts with the more colorful pink tones of the standard versions. We have our inclusions and our photo book over here. Let's see. So we've got, looks like our little lyrics paper here. So this is different from the standard version, but I imagine these will be the same for all of these. I like how small this is. It feels very cute and petite. And then for the inclusions, it looks like we get a folded unit poster. So this is similar to the inclusion that came with the Korean limited edition of the Go version. For that one, it was a random member folded poster, and this time around you get a unit. So I got Hyunjin and Mino, which is very awesome. I do think it's interesting that they did a unit poster because, as you can see, they have unit pictures for the T-Crush and Go concepts, but they didn't do one for the Heart version, so it's just a composite image of 2 solo shots. That is definitely an interesting choice because I don't really know how you would display this unless you just did one picture visible without some of the pictures being turned the wrong way. And that is what the back looks like for this little poster. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my photo cards since they are right here. So we can see I did get Changbin for the main photo card. If you saw my unboxing of the other MAXIDENT versions, you will know I pulled a lot of Changbin in that video. So it seems like that is continuing with these versions of MAXIDENT. But that is a very cute card. So I'm certainly not unhappy with that pull. And then this, I believe, is the pre-order card. Oh my god! This is too funny. So I have pulled all of Changbin's photo cards for this era that you can possibly get in the albums. Because this is his pre-order card right here. Oh, Changbin really, really loves me this era. But I love Changbin. He is definitely one of my favorite members in the group. I love them all very much, of course. But yeah, very, very happy with these pulls so far. We still have 7 more albums to go after this one. So we're definitely off to a good start. Next we have the photo book, which is on the thin side if you're thinking of like normal photo books, but for a jewel case member version, it's definitely thick by those standards, which I appreciate. The main reason I am so critical of all the different jewel case versions coming out is how thin those photo books usually are. So I like that this one is a lot thicker. So the first thing we see is the logo and the track list again. Oh, that's really cool. I like that you get a picture showcasing the heart design that each member has. We have some pictures from the heart version. Next we have the Go version. Oh, I don't even think I realized he had painted nails in this photo shoot. Those are so cool. I love that Chan's been doing a lot more nail art lately. I think that's super fun. We have the T-Crush version, which was not my favorite concept for Chan. He still looks handsome as always, but the outfit itself was just not my personal favorite. Then we have the thanks tos and credits. So it truly is a Chan only photo book. You don't get any group or unit pictures or anything like that. I will say there are quite a few blank pages, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I imagine that may have been made with in-person fan signs in Korea in mind, to give them blank pages to sign. So even though blank pages are not my favorite thing in the world, I do understand there is a practical purpose for them. And again, there is still more to this than a standard jewel case version, but definitely I would still say these versions are really only for diehard stays who want to collect everything, or if you're a collector on a budget and you have a favorite member of Stray Kids and would be okay with only getting that member's version, that's also a good use for these versions. I do think these are more worth it than a traditional jewel case or digipack. Next up, we have Lino. And again, the inclusions are just going to be right there, so I imagine we'll see them first. So right away we can see we have a different unit poster, and it is the one with Changbin and Felix. So now I've not only pulled all of Changbin's photo cards, I have acquired all of his inclusions across all of the albums. So that's very fun. And that also means that I've almost completed my bias line for these posters in just 2 pulls. I just need the one for Chan now. Oh, I love this one in the middle of them with the glasses. That is so, so, so cute. I honestly think these poster inclusions might be my favorite ones this era, and I really wish the ones from the Korean limited Go version had been in the international ones as well, because I think these are really cute and fun. I am going to try to leave the photo cards for the end, since they are not immediately visible. I will take them out though. And I'm not going to show the lyrics booklet or the CD again because those will be the same for every version. So for Lino's photo book, obviously a very similar design to Chan's. I realized I didn't show the back of Lino's album either. Very similar to Chan's, again just with Lino circled instead. Let's take a quick look through his photo book. So I imagine these are all going to be laid out the same way, starting with the picture of the heart. And then photos from the heart version. I love his sweater for this version. And normally I would be sad that these don't have photos from the music video, but they did actually rewear most of these outfits in the music video. I think they wore the heart ones briefly, and then I know they wore these. And while there were a couple outfit concepts unique to the music video, I understand it's a lot easier to just include outtakes from the 3 main photo shoots than do a whole new photo shoot. The main thing I'm sad about not getting is the hair colors and haircuts that were in the video, because they had some really fun hairstyles to Sarah, I thought. And unfortunately, because the photo shoots for the photo books were taken so long ago, those don't really reflect the same hairstyles. Like, there's no pink Changbin in these, for example. But yeah, pretty similar format to Chan's as is expected. And then for the photo cards, for the album photo card, fittingly, I did get Mino's card. It's so funny to me how sometimes you will get a member's card in their album and then sometimes you will not. I realized I don't even think I showed the back of Changbin's. I was just thought it was so funny that I pulled him. So that's what the back of these look like. I'm kind of a mess today. I apologize. And then for the pre-order card, hello again, Changbin. I feel like I'm gonna jinx myself by saying this, but I am feeling like this video may go very similarly to my first MAXIDENT unboxing based on these pulls so far. Especially because next up we have Changbin's version of the album. So we did get Changbin and Felix's poster again. I'm gonna go ahead and look at these cards. It's easier than trying to keep it a secret. Okay, so we are getting some different pulls. I got Hyunjin for the main photo card. That is super exciting. I think this is my favorite Hyunjin card out of all the versions of this album so far. So far, I say like there's gonna be more. There better not be more. I'm already broke, Stray Kids. Please cease. Such a pretty card. And then for the pre-order one, okay, we do have somebody different. We got Jongin, and that is such a cute card. They did style his hair very adorably in this photo shoot. So, ironically, I did not get as many Changbins in the Changbin album as I did in the other versions. That amuses me. Now let's take a look at his photo book. Aww. Oh, there was like a piece of dust or something on that page. That was interesting. I love the design of his heart. I believe they said the members designed them themselves. I just think his is the coolest. With the arrow through it and like the 2 different colors. It's just so cool to me. That is such a gorgeous picture. I didn't realize the buttons on the shirt were different colors. That's really cute. That's such a cute picture. I feel like it had to have either been very fun to do this photo shoot with the bubbles or very annoying. I don't think there would be any in between. Then we have our thanks to's again. I feel like they always go by so quickly. Next we have Hyunjin's version. So we did get another one of Mino and Hyunjin's poster. So far I've only pulled 2 posters out of 4. Hopefully I can get a little more variety in my next few albums. As for the cards, well, if I can get them out. Oh, fun! So we did get 2 new ones. We got Jongin for the main photo card, and I think Jongin missed the memo that he was supposed to pose with the heart that they designed. Still very, very cute. And for the pre-order card, oh, I got Felix! That's such a pretty card. I still can't get over his heart design. It's so sad with like the way it's bleeding and bandaged. Such a pretty card though. So right now I'm still missing Chan and Felix for the main album cards as the ones that I collect, and Hyunjin and Chan for the pre-order cards. Chan is eluding me so far. I haven't pulled him in anything, not even the mini poster. And his is the only mini poster of my bias line that I'm missing at this moment. Now let's take a look at Hyunjin's photo book. Oh, and I just noticed it has their birth date right there as the case number. That's a cute detail. We're 1 page in, and I'm already speechless. This was my favorite look out of... No, my second favorite look. My favorite look was Felix's and the Go version, but this is a very, very close second. I love the way they styled Hyunjin's hair with the tiny little braids, and I don't know how well you can see it, but the glittery eye makeup is just so gorgeous. I really, really love this look. I do think it would have been interesting if they had like a little note here giving a little bit of insight into why the members chose these designs, but I also understand that may have been something personal that they didn't wish to reveal. But I just do think that could have been an interesting thing to include to go along with the case file concept. Oh wow. These pictures are gorgeous. But of course they are. They're pictures of Hyunjin. Who was surprised? Like, why are... I was gonna ask why are all of these pictures so pretty, but the answer is pretty clear, again, because they are pictures of Hyunjin. That's such a silly hat, but he looks so cute in it. So pretty. And then this photo shoot. Hyunjin's look was my favorite in this photo shoot. I love the way they styled his hair, kind of wavy. I thought that was so, so pretty. That's such a cute picture. Yeah, I feel like I would recommend getting the case version for your bias in Stray Kids. Because I do feel like it's nice to see these additional pictures, even if they're not a necessity. They are really pretty pictures. Now let's take a look at Han's version. So once again, we have Mino and Hyunjin's poster. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to trade these, but it's looking like I might have to. For the cards, once again, we have Jongins. And then for the pre-order card, I got Chans! So he is no longer eluding me, and the only member of my bias line whose pre-order card I'm missing now is Hyunjin's. And I'm just missing Chan and Felix for the main photo card. Now let's look through Jisung's photo book. Again, I just love all of these heart designs. I feel like they suit the members so well, and it's such a cool photo shoot idea. I also love Jisung's sparkly Prada shirt here. Very cute. I have the Go version. He looks like he's up to mischief in this picture. That's so cute. Oh, I love his choker too. I didn't really notice that in the main photo shoot. Oh, all of his jewelry is so cute. That's a really adorable picture. Next up, we have Felix. Oh! Okay, so I can already see some new pulls. So we got Chan and Seungmin's poster! So I have pulled all of the posters for my bias line. I'm just missing the one with Jisung and Jongin. Hopefully I can pull that one of the last two albums, because I would like to keep the OT8 set if I can. But if not, I'm super happy pulling these. I don't think I mentioned before how cute Chan's eye makeup is there. They really did some interesting makeup things. Like Seungmin's glitter freckles as well. Very, very cute. I love when they do more experimental makeup stuff like that, and I honestly wish they did it more often. Oh, these two next to each other are so funny because they look so happy and smiley there and so stoic and serious in that one. And that's what the back looks like. And then for the photo cards, I pulled Felix's for the main album. So now I have all of my bias line for these except Chan. That's really awesome. And I love that I got Felix's version. And then for the pre-order card, oh, I got Seungmin! That's very cute. His heart design is also one of my favorites. That's, like, such a Seungmin photo card. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so iconically him. Very, very cute. That's the first Seungmin card I've pulled today, too. So, right now, for my bias line, I think the only things I'm missing are Hyunjin's pre-order card and Chan's regular photo card. So maybe I can pull those in my last two albums. And then for Felix's photo book. He is so pretty. Again, I just can't get over the design of his heart. It's so gorgeous, but, like, so sad when you think about it. And that's why I feel like they may not have wanted to share why they picked these designs. It might have been personal. But I do think it would be fascinating to learn about. This is my favorite outfit in the whole photo shoot. I'm just such a sucker for long, dramatic gloves like that. And Felix pulls off this look so well. He's so beautiful. I will say, you can kind of see here that the fingers of the gloves are definitely too big for him. That is kind of silly looking, but he still looks very beautiful. And then the T-Crush version. The accessories for this photo shoot were so cute. I love the heart earrings. Oh, that's a really gorgeous picture. So pretty. So you get, what is it, 3 pictures per concept? Yeah, that is what you get. I do feel like you could get a little more considering how many blank pages there are, but again, much better than a traditional jewel case. Next we have Seungmin. We did! We got the last poster! So I did pull OT8. Oh, that is so exciting. So I definitely am going... Ambi? That's not English. I definitely am going to be keeping all 4 of the mini posters because these are super cute. I really love that sweater. It looks so pretty on Jongin. Or I should say Jongin looks so pretty in that sweater. I just think these are such fun inclusions. And then for the photo cards. Okay, so we did get something new, but not either of the bias line pulls that I'm missing. But we got this really cute Jisung photo card, and again, like Jongin, Jisung seemed to have missed the memo that they were supposed to pose with their hearts. But he looks so cute. So I definitely do not mind. And then we got Felix again for the pre-order card. So still missing, like I said, Hyunjin's pre-order card and Chan's album card from my bias line. But overall, I've had pretty good pulls today, all things considered. So let's take a look through Seungmin's photo book. Again, I love the design he picked for his heart. I love the colors. Pink and blue are my 2 favorite colors, so I always love to see them used together. And the glitter makeup is just so pretty. Oh, this is such a cute picture. Adorable. Oh, I really love the detailing of the sweater. That's really pretty. Very interesting that all of his for this concept are close-ups. Interesting choice. But those are super pretty pictures. I feel like most of the members got a more zoomed out shot for that concept. And finally, last but definitely not least, we have Ian, the magne on top. So let's see. I think I'm gonna try, well, I was gonna try to keep the photo cards for last to keep some suspense, but I can already see one of the polls. So, no suspense here. I have indeed pulled Chan's album photo card. And he also didn't pose with the heart, so I guess they weren't necessarily meant to do those. A lot of them just did. But I love his silly dolphin t-shirt. I think that's so cute. Like, why? And why is the Eiffel Tower in the middle of it? Like, what does the Eiffel Tower have to do with dolphins? It's so silly and random, and I just think it's adorable. And yeah, I can't believe I actually pulled all of my biases photo cards. I was not able to do that with Ordinary or No Easy, so that was such a pleasant surprise, actually completing my Bias Lines album cards this time. For the poster, I did get another one of Changbin and Felix, so I did get a lot of dupes of those. And then finally, last but not least, we've got our final pre-order photo card. Will it be Hyunjin? Will it be someone else? Place your bets in the comments below if you feel like it. Let us see. I got Jongin's, and he is very, very cute, so I think I did already pull this card as well, but I'm definitely not mad about pulling another because he's super cute. But that means I was not able to complete the pre-order cards on pulls alone, so I will be looking to trade for Hyunjin. If anyone has his and would like to trade for Jongin, Seungmin, Changbin, or Felix, please let me know. But yeah, on the whole, super happy with those pulls. I actually got everything for my bias line except that one Hyunjin card, so honestly pretty impressive. But I actually didn't end up pulling nearly as many Changbins as I thought I would. I got a single duplicate of the pre-order card and not even one duplicate of the album card. I just got the album card once. It is funny that I got the pulls that I did in the first couple of albums, considering how my last MAXIDENT unboxing went. That was pretty amusing timing. And now let's take a look at Ian's photo book. That is such a stunning picture of him. I am sad that we don't have pink hair Jongin in the photo book just because I think he looks adorable with pink hair, but his hair did look very pretty how it was styled here as well. I just love this page right here. I feel like that really shows the duality, as Stan Twitter loves to say. Because like this right here is such a handsome, serious modeling type photo shoot. And then he just looks so adorable here. Very, very cute. And then we have another serious model picture. Oh, that one is so cute. He really just has one of the most adorable smiles. I love how many smiley Jongin pictures there are in here. So, so cute. But that is it for today's unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more unboxings or K-pop hauls like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.